Friends, today under Wow Series 38, Part 1, I am going to talk to you about Jivatma and Paramatma, slightly philosophical and religious angle. Why I am covering this topic as in the first part is that understanding self-exploration, or to know who am I, these different angles of life. One is religious angle, philosophical angle, psychological angle, and whatever the angles may be, my own angle, let us say. Therefore, now in the part 1, I am going to cover about the religious angle. If you see in Hinduism, there are three main philosophies or concepts known as Advaita by Shankaracharya, then Dvaita, rather Visishtadvaita by Ramanujacharya, and the third one is Dvaita. These three are the main concepts exploring self, understanding Jivatma and Paramatma from a religious angle. Now, let us go to Shankaracharya's Advaita. Advaita, generally Shankaracharya is considered to be one of the pioneers in the field, and he was 509 BCE, that means almost 2500 years back. He talked about, I will talk to his angle first, then I will try to tell you in my common man's language. The essential philosophy of Advaita is an ideal monoism, and is considered to be the presented first in the Upanishads and consolidated in the Brahma Sutra by this tradition. According to Advaita metaphysics, Brahman, the ultimate, transcendent and immanent God of the later Vedas, appears as the world because of its creative energy. That is known as Maya, illusion. The world has no separate existence apart from Brahman. The experiencing of self, Jiva, and the transcendental self of the universe, Atman, are in reality identical. Both are Brahman. That is what the Advaita philosophy says. Though the individual self seems different, as space within a container seems different from the space as such. But this is slightly high-sounding, erudite, scholarly way of saying. I will tell you in a very simple word. Take the example of a ocean. Waves are there. Are waves separate from ocean? Are they part of ocean? Therefore, the universe is ocean, and we are like waves. Therefore, there is no separate identity. We are all part of the same Brahman. Then, now coming to Visishtadvaita. This is by Ramanujacharya. He talks about, according to this philosophy, Brahman is eternal, but also includes elements of plurality. The soul or the self and the material world both exist only through Brahman. Unlike some Hindu philosophies, Visishtadvaita does not see the world as a simple illusion or Maya, which would make it separate from Brahman. The material world is a part of Brahman nature. To put in a small, simple language, let us take an example of a tree. Brahman is like tree, and individuals are like branches. Are they separate? No, they are part of the tree. Therefore, what Visishtadvaita of Ramanujacharya says, we are like branches. Take the example of a giant in the family. Karta is there. Let us say parental figure. We are all children, but we are all of the same family. Like that, Brahman is there, and we are also there, but we are all part of it, like branches of a tree. Now coming to Dvaita. Dvaita is by Madhvacharya. Propounded by Madhvacharya, this philosophy describes Brahman as superior to all souls and is perfect in all aspects. The Brahman knows all past, present, and future, and has all the knowledge in the universe. Most powerful, compassionate, and wise, omnipresent, omniscient, omnipotent, what they call. The only way to salvation, moksha, is to feel love, devotion toward the Supreme. The Supreme Soul, Brahman, is independent, and all other souls are dependent on him. Therefore, what he says is devotion to the Lord, devotion to the God is the one which is going to take you towards moksha. Therefore, I will conclude this part 1. I will talk to you about the religious angle, that too from Hinduism angle of the three concepts.